Well, what a difference. I've converted these old strip lights to LED strips quite easily. No flickering, no buzzing, no wondering whether they will actually work today. Half as much energy and twice as much light. Fantastic. And I'm going to show you two ways of doing it. Now this is the brand that I got from City Electrics. Less than a tenner a tube, which doesn't sound a lot unless, like me, you have dozens of tubes to replace. Cheaper ones are available, I've seen online, but these ones have glass tubes instead of plastic tubes, so they're probably more long lasting, 3-year warranty, and so far I'm quite pleased with them. Well, this is the type of lamp. They don't have a starter, they have the high frequency ballast in. So, tubes out. We all know we just twist them 90 degrees and they lift out. Open the case up. Now I could strip this ballast right out because we don't need it anymore. But if we leave it in, it leaves the earth connection connected, so don't need to reconnect it. We could clip all the wires off other than the earth wire right at the joint, that would be fine, but it's easy enough to undo them. I just got a little pointed thing to push in the hole which releases the wire. Now, there are no electrical connections in the tombstones. That's these things, the strip light holders at the far end. So again, I could just clip the wires off, but I'm actually going to remove them. Now these things are called tombstones. They're both the electrical connection and the holder for the tube. And at the far end of these new type of tubes, there is no electrical connection at all. To release them, I have a piece of hacksaw blade ground into the shape of a tool, which fits in the slot next to the wire. Push it down and pull the wire out. Simple. So we strip all 4 of these wires out at this end. And strip the wires away because they're now superfluous. And at the other end, the hot end, a live and a neutral go to each tube. So on this one I'm going to strip out the bridging wire using the same tool. I leave the other 2 wires in and bring them straight round to the neutral, or the live, it doesn't matter. Strip them off. And they're very thin wires going into quite a big connector. So good working practice, fold them over to fill the hole. Take the neutral wire out. Throw it away. Pop those 2 in there. And then for the other wire, I take one of these now surplus wires, pop it in to the other side of the tombstone, and bring it round to the other connector, the live or neutral. And that is all there is to it. Then, when I have wired it up, flip it over and get the new tube out of the packet. Remove the protective ends if there are any. And if we look at the tube, we will see it says AC input on it. Now you need reading glasses for that. And then I take a pencil and write AC at the feed end. If you use a permanent marker, you will find out in a few years' time that permanent markers aren't permanent, they fade away. Pencil is the way forward. So then we just pop the tube in like any other, turn it round. Job done. For the other kind of fitting, the type that have these starters are even more simple. You can wire them straight into one of the tombstones, and apparently that is the better way of doing it, but all you actually have to do is put the new tube in either way round and replace that starter with the LED fuse that is supplied with the tube. Just like that. Anyway, it is supposedly more efficient to wire them straight into the tombstone, so that's what I'm going to do.